LeBron with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with another mail day. It's mail day number 56. We've got one Damian Lillard card and then buku Michael Jordan cards. And there's actually some Anthony Simons in here, which I know sounds weird because for those of you who watch me and watch my channel, you know I'm kind of selling some of my Anthony Simons here and there, and I'm kind of exiting my Anthony Simons from an investment perspective, but we've actually got two that I'm adding, and I'll explain a little bit as we get there. So as always, I've got my PWCC vault pulled up out in Oregon. I keep all my slabs there because of alligators and swamp things and hurricanes and floods and fires and theft and things like that. So I choose to keep all my cards in that PWCC vault. Again, I have limited space and a bunch of kids, and this is just my way of giving me peace of mind. So what I miss in having these bad boys in my hand and looking at them and appreciating them, I make up for with organization and better pictures and easily being able to share my cards and things like that with you guys like we're doing right here today. So let's get cranking on the list. So I'll click view slideshow and we'll pull up the first card. It's a Damian Lillard Fireworks Gold. So this is not a repeat. But what I have done, these gold prisms, serial number to 10. This is my earliest Damian Lillard gold fireworks. It is serial number to 10. As we all know, you're never going to get the jersey number for Dame Lillard because he is number 0 on his Portland Trail Blazers jersey, but this is card number 7 out of 10. It's a PSA 9, which you guys know drives me crazy. But what I've got for you is my cool little prism gold fireworks Lillard run here. I've got 5 separate and distinct prisms. I've got 2015, which you just saw, 2018, 19, 20, and 21. So I'm missing a few, but I'm gonna pick them up. Don't you worry about me. So there's your 2019. It's a PSA 10. I've got the 2018 right there, which is probably my favorite just because of the design and then the action photo. I think that's just really badass. There is one that's going to drive me nuts from my OCD nature. This is probably the only SGC card that I own in my entire collection, and there's a 99.99% chance I'm going to crack this and submit it to PSA and get a PSA 8. No, I'm going to try to get a 10. I'm probably going to get a 9, but I literally might get an 8. So, and then you can call me names or whatever, but I just can't deal with it. I've got to have everything PSA and BGS. It's just the way I am. So that's my SGC 10 in my collection. And then I've got this 2021 fireworks, which is also a PSA 9. Would I love to have them all in PSA 10? Yes. If a PSA 10 came across my radar, I would probably sell the 9s and upgrade to the 10s if I, if I ran across it and had that opportunity. So, but that's what I've got so far. And then obviously the last one we saw is the one we're looking at today in mail day number 56. So that's the only Lillard you're going to see today. Right behind that, we've got a Michael Jordan. This is a 96 hoops. It's card number 176, big finish. It is, it's really a subset card. It's not necessarily an insert card, although if you looked at this card, you'd probably say it looks just like an insert to me. Pretty cool. It looks like there's like light exploding out of his heart for whatever reason. I don't know. I've never really taken a lot of time. When I see it, I just think of like strawberry milk. You know how Nestle's makes that strawberry, like they've got chocolate milk and they got strawberry milk, and Nestle makes that. That's what I think about when I see this picture. But pretty cool card, big finish, PSA 10, adding that one to the collection. And then I got the 96 Collector's Choice Michael Jordan Game Face, card number GF2, PSA 10. Again, those two aren't huge cards, but if it's a PSA 10, it's a Jordan that I don't have it, I add it. And here's an interesting card, and I've got 2 of these in a row. So there's one, here's the next one right here. And you can notice it's glaring to me, right? I've asked this question many times. Somebody comment below. Let me know what you think about this. These hyper prisms, I don't know if they exist without refractor lines or not. There's a very clear-cut refractor line about 2/3 of the way down running horizontally across this card and this card. It's glaring. You can't miss it. Both these cards got a 10. So long story short, if you've watched my channel, you may have seen my PSA submission or grade reveal video where I sent off, I think I sent 23 Anthony Simons raw hyper prisms that I bought way back in 2018 for about $2 or $3 each. So I sent those in because the price of the PSA 10s is it just made sense to go grade them at $18, and now it's $15, of course, but I think I sent these at $18. And I think I got maybe 6 out of 23 PSA 10s, and then the rest were PSA 9s, and I think I got 1 PSA 8. I've since sent the PSA 9s to Probstein to sell, like a couple of lots and then a couple of them individually. But of the 6 PSA 10s, I think I decided to sell 4 and then keep 2. And I don't really know why. There's no rhyme or reason. I just felt bad selling all of my hypers because I still like Anthony Simons, and I still think he's got tremendous upside. It's just like there's 2 competing factors here. The card market for cards like the one that you see on your screen, that market generally is from a value on the secondary market going down, but Anthony Simons as an NBA player, his value is going up, and so it's just kind of it's an incongruency. So we'll see where it ends up. So I decided to sell most and keep 2 PSA 10s. So that's why you see those 2 cards in my mail day. Got those back from PSA a couple weeks ago, shipped them off to PWCC, and they're already up in the vault. Here's one I'm really excited about. I bought this card at a card show in Metairie, Louisiana. It was the first one I went into down there to see some of my Cajun friends down there. Had a blast. It was a teeny tiny little show. I'm guessing 30 tables, maybe not even. Little bitty, maybe 20 tables, little bitty show. But I stumbled across this card. But there's a story behind this card. So when I saw the card, I said, "Hey, can I look at that card closer?" I flipped it over, and the dealer knew. He's like, "Yeah, what you're thinking is correct. This is the gold stained glass." At the time, the label didn't say gold. It just said stained glass. And so I was like, "It's a PSA label error." He's like, "Yes." And I was like, "All right, well, I made him an offer." I ended up making an offer and getting a really good deal on the card. And so I got the card. I had to go through the hassle of sending it over to PSA, getting it relabeled and reslabbed, and then sent back to me. And so that's what you see here today. Second year, Damian Lillard, stained glass insert, gold parallel. So cool card. I must be a nut. I swear I thought it said serial number to 10 somewhere, but I know I'm old and my eyes are terrible. I don't see the numbers. Am I stupid? Why can't I find? Maybe it's just not serial numbered. Maybe it's just not serial number to 10. Maybe just gold is gold from that year. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Comment below if I'm really this blind. I'm going to be very embarrassed if there is a serial number to 10 somewhere on here and I can't see it, but I can't see it. And that's a pretty damn high detailed image right there. So I don't guess those stained glass are serial numbered. And if they are, I apologize for being old and not being able to see anything. The first monster. This is the Michael Jordan 97 Hoops High Voltage. It is a BGS 9.5 mixed gem. Very happy to pick this one up. I actually bought this one from Coleman Cards at the Dallas show that I attended in, maybe that was early November, over in Dallas. My wife and I drove over there and we had a grand old time and stayed in a hotel right across the street. I got to meet my good friend from the Luka Nation Network, Andrew Goldberg, and spent a day with him and got to go to dinner. Ran into my good friend Rodman, who's one of the goats of the hobby, formerly a GOAT Jordan collector, probably still a GOAT Jordan collector, but also now huge into the messy soccer card market. But anyway, I picked this one up from Coleman in an extremely easy, predictable, fair, exchange of cash for card. So this high voltage 1997 Hoops Gem BGS 9.5 is a big addition to the Jordan collection, and also a big addition to the Jordan collections is this Ultrability Superstar minimum gem. So I have the starter and the all-star both in PSA 10 and decided to pick up this Ultrability Superstar in a BGS 9.5. I love the BGS 9.5s, especially for these die cuts, but generally speaking, I just love the 9.5s because you can grow the collection quicker in gem mint condition rather than paying the exorbitant premium for a PSA 10. If there's a PSA 10 available, will I buy it? Of course. I mean, yes, but I'm not looking to upgrade this 9.5 to a PSA 10 because the BGS 9.5 is a gem mint card. What is all this junk down here, man? That's just, ugh. That's not on the card, obviously. It must be some kind of, I don't know, defect on the slab. I didn't notice that when it was in hand. I don't know what that is. Can't really tell. You can't see much about that from the back. It must just be some junk that was on the surface of the card when they took the picture, I guess. Hell, I don't know. But the card's safe and sound inside that BGS slab. So those are the two really big additions in this mail day, number 56, to the Jordan collection. Two Gem Mint Jordan inserts there. And then I picked up this little baby. Already had the PSA 10, which is a really low pop. I think it's 14 or 16 maybe in PSA 10. And for obvious reasons, it's impossible to grade. There's 4 black corners and black edges all over the front, and then the back is red. And so you guys can see from these high def images, look at the top right corner, you can see some whitening. Bottom left corner, clear whitening. On the front, top left corner, clear whitening. I mean, it's just impossible to hide any whitening or fraying of the edges or corners on this particular 97 Upper Deck Records collection card. I like this set. I once saw somebody post the entire set. I don't think they were all Gem Mint. I know they weren't, but they posted the entire set. I think it was even raw on Facebook, and it just looks so cool to see all of these cards together in one place. It was just a really beautiful, really cool photo that I could really appreciate as a set collector, and specifically a 90s insert set collector. So I've been growing this Michael Jordan PSA 8 collection. I've talked about it ad nauseum on the channel. So I have 2 parallel Jordan collections going at the same time. My high-end Jordan collection, which is primarily Gem Mint cards, and then my it's not low end, but lower end, more affordable budget parallel Jordan collection, which is PSA 8s only, not 9s, not 7s, 8s only, PSA slabs. And so it's been a really fun ride. Anyway, that's it, guys, for mail day number 56. Added the gold Prism Lillard Fireworks PSA 9 to the collection. Added a couple of base Jordan PSA 10s to the collection that I did not already have. Kept 2 out of the 6 PSA 10 Anthony Simons Hyper rookie cards. Decided to sell the rest. Another stained glass gold Lillard card right here, which is a pop 3. Added that to the collection. And by the way, I think I have half of the world's PSA 10 population of these hypers. I think it's a pop 12, and I have 6 of them. Well, I have 2 because the other ones are going for sale with Probstein right now. And then I added these 2 Monster Jordan Gem Grails right here, and then the little baby records collection PSA 8 Jordan that I picked up in the PWCC Weekly. So anyway, that's it, guys. As always, I appreciate your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy coming along with me on this collector's journey. I apologize for the striped shirt. I know it doesn't come off well on camera, but I'm trying to film videos and upload content in the middle of a very busy Friday work day. So I'm sneaking in here, knocking this out in 20 minutes, and then jumping back into a real estate closing, and then rinse and repeat. So thank you guys for watching. As always, keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.